Time to talk about another game real quick right now. This game is called Gekioh Shooting King. I remember that me and Reg played this game before. It's pretty hard. Or it's plain and simple. It's a shoot 'em up game. Those of you haven't looked at my YouTube before, me and my friend Davian, yes, that's his name, played this game before and we didn't get that far. But this game looks pretty cool. It looks pretty awesome. The graphics are amazingly good for a PlayStation 1. The soundtrack's good. The animation looks great. It's a plain and simple fighting shooting 'em up game and you'll drop bombs. It's like any type of games you've seen from the past. And this game came out in, 1999. I still have this game. It's actually pretty fun. If you're like player 1. And just to let you all know, I'm not really a good shooter game. You have to have like a master skills to know where they're exactly they're gonna aim at. It's just random guessing. And until you will get blasted and die a lot. Once you die, you are sent back to the beginning of the stage again. So make sure you get extra power-ups to get this far into the game. And not to mention finding the big huge bosses are actually pretty neat to look at. The game is pretty short. You can probably easily beat this game in less than 40 minutes. Or less amounted of timing. There's no story plot to this game. Barely. It's just you just shooting like any type of fighting games. Just shooting away bad guys, blowing them up. Yep, plain and simple stuff. Until you get to the final boss, and make sure you mesmerize the skills on how many times they'll blast you, blow you up, and there's like lots of several levels in this game. It's pretty short. It's awesome, it's great, it's glitchy, but still, this game is worth playing. I have to give this game a solid 6, 7 out of 10. The best game out there. It's amazingly good. I recommend playing it. And if you have friends playing it, since it only has multiplayers too. So enjoy. Alright, next up is Loaded. What is Loaded, you ask? Even though you'll probably have a comment to it, or not. Loaded is another shoot 'em up game. You can choose any type of playable characters in the game and have the amounts of health you got. I haven't ever played this, but I never got that far in because the stages are way too long to get past. I remember dying so many times because it's hard. Believe me, it's hard. But to its credit, the music's good and you see the blood and gore. It's pretty cool. Oh, I have to get away from like the kids gaming stuff for a while and talk about the most violent game out there in the late 90s. This one came out in 1995. This is all you do, is just blow up, shoot them, collect ammo, collect the most powerful weapons out there, go many levels. This is all you do. I have to mention this game is really longer than the last game I just talked about last minutes ago. This actually looks pretty neat and cool. I like the visuals in this game. They almost look like they're claymation style. You know, like those basic classic 90s that always have like the graphics on the characters that look like they're stop motions. That's what they look like back in the late 90s. I like the music, it is pretty great. Again, plain and simple stuff. You just have to get to the very end of the stage. Which, when I first played the game, I never got that far in. I do like most people do nowadays, just look it on YouTube and see the stupendous cutscenes. And I gotta admit, this game, like what people used to say back then, kicks ass. So you want to make sure you collect enough health, power, energy, least amounts of ammo, more lives, because your character cannot stay alive for nearly a couple of seconds without taking damage. Your character can easily die when the enemies get too close to you. You can switch to a different screen and see how long the stage is with an oversized map to know where you're supposed to go. You can enter in these little houses to wipe out a few enemies here and there. This is plain and simple stuff to explain about. Again, I never gotten this far into the game, but looks pretty neat, but dang is it hard. Really hard. And that's it. I described the entire game to you because that's all you do to pass the time. Just shoot more and more enemies. This can be whether be the greatest thing, or you'll probably get bored of shooting them. But still, this game actually is not half bad. It's actually good. It's actually a pretty neat filled game. I had to talk about both of them. So I can get the most views. I was about talking about long forgotten games that don't get talked about that much nowadays. It's like shoot 'em up games, like the playing spaceship ones I just said, playing different characters. It has like different type of ammos. Which one has like the most speed? Which one has the most strength? And which one has the most cunning edges of being cool? All I can say is Reloaded is not a half bad game. And they also did a sequel, which I cannot have enough room for my recording of my video. I'll have to do another one. But we'll do that at some other time. So I had to give Reloaded and being basically the coolest game out there with you destroying enemies and all that. And I give this game a 6 out of 10. Being an okay, great game, awesome soundtrack, cool graphics, destroying every enemy in sight cannot be the greatest thing out there. This has been an interesting review of me talking about the coolest shoot 'em up games out there. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe like an awesome cool guy. And I'll see you all on the next video. See you then. Goodbye for now.